everybody, Sarah here. So today I thought I would round out the breeding projects videos for January with a brief list of what I actually kept from last year so that you guys could maybe get an idea of what my future projections are going to be. Sometimes I don't even know, but I thought that you guys might be interested in seeing these snakes. Before we jump in, I want to thank all the members on this channel who help make everything possible. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for dedicating your time, money, and energy into my channel. If anybody else would like to become a member, you can click join under any video, and depending on the level that you pick, you get different perks. So feel free to check those out. Also, I have a website, sarahssnakeshop.com, where I sell corn snakes and corn snake accessories. If you're wanting a t-shirt or a mask or anything like that, I have those. And I also, of course, have snakes, most of which are posted up on Morph Market. So if you would like to see any of those things, I will put links to all the stuff that I'm talking about down below. And a quick thank you to Reptilinks for helping to support this channel. You can use my code SarahSnake27 at checkout at reptilinks.com to get a discount on this amazing food for your snakes. All right, so today I am so excited to tell you or show you all the different babies that I plan to keep from 2023. These are all ones that I produced. If you want to see the ones that I purchased, you're gonna have to be at least a bottom tier member, because I do make a video for members every single week and they do get exclusive content. So if you are wanting to see a video that shows off all of the snakes that I purchased and all that this year, being a member is the way to do that. But I will at least show you pictures of all the ones that I produced this year that I plan to keep. I'm going to start all the way back at clutch 90, which I think was the first or second clutch that hatched this year. From this clutch, I plan to keep at least a pair. So I hatched my very first lava out of that clutch this year. His name is Vulcan, and he will be staying with me. And I also plan to keep one other female from this clutch. I currently have two as of the time that this video is being made. I have Carnelian. The next clutch I want to talk about is clutch 94. There were only 3, I think, babies in clutch 94. There were 2 buff sunkiss and 1 normal. The normal and one of the buff sunkiss I sold, and the other one I plan to keep. So I plan to keep Miss River out of this clutch. Next clutch is clutch 96, where I plan to keep one normal female. Her name is Arwen. She is the daughter of Bark, and since Bark has such a weird look to him, I wanted to hold back at least one normal female from this clutch to breed back to him later on, to sort of see if we can sort out what weirdness is going on with him. The next clutch is clutch 97, and I'm keeping a lot of different babies from different clutches this year, but this clutch I am keeping a very nice female Okatee that hatched. I was not expecting her to exist, period, but more or less look as freaking gorgeous as she does. So I'm going to actually raise her and put her up in my Okatee lines eventually. She's kind of going to be branching off from the Flare line, which is where she came from, and she's going to be a part of the Okatee project that I have that is currently Tetris and Bjorn, and so now we will also have her. Her name is Eowyn. I named a lot of these from these clutches after elves and dwarves from the Lord of the Rings series, so Eowyn is her name. One of her other siblings that I plan to keep, his name is Legolas. Of course, he is a charcoal mask who's really, really light colored. I hatched other charcoal masks in this clutch, but they just kind of looked like normal charcoals with the mask pattern, whereas these guys, I say these guys, there were 2 that looked like this. There was Haldir and Legolas. Haldir I sold, Legolas I am keeping, and so we'll see what weirdness is going on with them when they grow up as well. And last but not least from this clutch is a Sunkiss that I plan to keep. Her name is Idril, and once again, that's another elf name from Lord of the Rings. The next clutch on the list is clutch 98. From this clutch, I plan to keep 2 female snows. One of them is a very corally type snow. The other is kind of just like an average looking snow, but that's okay. This whole project stemmed from a weird looking VMS line male that I purchased. He was just titled Mystery Coral Anery something, and so I bred him with 2 females. This is from the anerythristic female that I bred to him. Females, I have Hazat and Amentet as well. I'm really sorry if I'm not pronouncing these correctly, but my YouTube members actually decided on the names for some of these snakes. In clutch 99, I have quite a large handful of babies that I'm keeping. This was again from that mystery line male to a weird kind of mystery hypo female that I got. And of course I didn't get any visual hypos. He was definitely some sort of visual hypo, and so was she, but they're very different hypos because I got normal babies out of it. But I also got some other very cool babies, and so the ones that I plan to keep are a Snow named Hatshepsut, and there is an Amel Motley that I named Sobek. And those are the 2 females. There are 4 males. Anery named Ramesses, Coral Snow Motley named Peppy, Red Factor named Seti, Red Factor Motley named Khufu. And I also have a female Anery Motley in this clutch that is currently unnamed because I forgot that I had her. Or at the very least, I thought that she was a male at first and then went back and found out she was a female. And so she doesn't have a name yet, but the members will be choosing her name very shortly. In clutch number 100, I'm keeping a pair of Ultramels, a male and female. Their names are Neapolitan for the female and Moose Tracks for the male. Similarly, with clutch 101, I'm keeping a pair. I'm keeping a male and female Ultramel Anery Motley from there. These are also possibly het or homozygous caramel, which is why I wanted to keep these 2 specifically. Their names are Rubra and Pudica. Rubra for the girl, Pudica for the boy. In clutch number 102, there was only one snake that sort of ended up coming out of that clutch, and she is a female green blotched Snow who is also a zigzag, so of course I'm going to keep her. She also does not currently have a name, so the members will be choosing that name soon also. That's going to be it for this video. I hope that you really enjoyed seeing all of these snakes, and again, the members choose at least the name theme as well as many of the names for the baby snakes that I produce. You'll have to be a tier 2 member for that, but it's definitely worth it. I know a lot of people have had a lot of joy out of their name being picked for a certain snake. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in a new video soon.